Hi beekeepers. You know, beekeepers are like fishermen. You know how fishermen always have a fish tale to tell about the big one that got away? Well, I've got one just like that for beekeepers today. I got a text message earlier this morning about 10:30, and one of my beekeeping buddies said, I know somebody that's got a swarm. Now this is September 1st, okay? So for swarms to take place now, it's not that common. We do get a fall flow, and I really didn't think there was a very strong one going at this time. We're starting to see some pollen. But I want you to see the picture of the big one that got away on me. Okay, so check this out. Here's a picture that he sent me. Now this is a swarm of bees that landed on a car carrier truck or a car transport truck. And if you look at this thing, it looks like it's the size of a watermelon. And I got my gear ready. I put my bee vac in my truck. I got a couple extension cords. This was only about 10 minutes from my house, okay? So by the time I got all my gear in, it was only 15-20 minutes. And then I started heading over to get the bees. Now this would have taken me about 20 minutes to vacuum, and they left by the time I was a minute away. So like I said, this place that called me was only about 10 minutes from where I live, maybe 15 minutes. So they were just kind of outside my 5-mile range, so I could have got there pretty quick. So I don't think those were bees from my yard at all. It could have been that this came out of a bee tree, or it might have been someone's colony that swarmed. And judging by the size of this colony, I'm thinking there's a couple possibilities. One is that perhaps the beekeeper that owned the bees was feeding them. And so sometimes overfeeding can create a situation where there's just a clogged brood nest. So that's what they call backfilling the brood nest. So those bees will instinctively take down that sugar water and store it in every available cell, and then there's no place for the queen to lay. So sometimes they cast a swarm when that happens. Hopefully that wasn't the case. What I'm hoping is that what this might mean is this was a colony that maybe swarmed out of a bee tree, a very robust colony, and perhaps this means that we're at the start of a strong fall flow, which would be great. That'll help the bees get enough winter stores. So September 1st is a little bit early. I just seen a tiny bit of goldenrod out right now, very far and few between. So we'll just have to kind of monitor the situation. But I just wanted to tell you about the big one that got away on me today. So I got my own version of a fish tale to tell everyone. So I just thought I'd share that with you, friends. So you might want to think about putting out swarm traps. The odds of getting a swarm now are not as good as spring, but hey, you know, it doesn't hurt to have one out. I've got one out right now too. And I would be surprised to catch a swarm, but after I got that picture today, who knows, right? So until next time, friends, enjoy beekeeping and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.